first, let's address the obvious. I am not in my usual kitchen right now. I guess the big life update is that I actually moved out of my family's house, finally, and into my own apartment in Seattle that I share with a roommate. Everything has been really fun and exciting and new. I basically just got settled a few days ago, and this is like my first video that I'm filming in this apartment. So you're gonna be seeing a new kitchen, a new background for all my videos moving forward. Just wanted to let you know, since I know some of you have gotten attached to the old kitchen. I moved to Seattle for work, and I actually feel like, kind of like I'm an actual adult, maybe. It'll be sort of the first time I'm kind of living on my own since the pandemic, and yeah, we'll see how this goes. But yeah, I'm really excited to bring out new content for you guys in Seattle, explore the food scene here, do more cooking in this kitchen, and yeah, we'll see where this takes us. So today I thought I'd keep it simple, as I'm still kind of like settling in to the apartment, and I thought I could just make dinner with you guys. And today we're gonna be making mac and cheese. And maybe we can eat a few bites together. It could turn into sort of like a cooking and mukbang situation. So yeah, let's do it. And real quick, if you've never seen my face before, my name is Jess. I make food related videos, just random food content. So if you're into that, please subscribe. And a huge shout out to Public Goods for sending me this free mac and cheese along with a few other food items. This is not a sponsored video, but I do want to sort of taste these food items for you guys and let you know my thoughts. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Hello, welcome to the stove. So basically I'm just boiling 5 to 6 cups of water according to the instructions that they have on the back of this box. It seems pretty self-explanatory. I love mac and cheese, so I'm really excited for this, and I'm curious to try their brand, but I guess we'll see. Okay, so after many excruciating minutes, the water is finally boiling, and I'm just gonna put the entire box in. It's honestly not a lot for a box. I will say this, you know, the general size and portions of these boxes are not super big, but definitely should be enough maybe for a couple meals. I'm just gonna set the timer now to maybe like 10 minutes. They suggested 10 to 12, so I'm just gonna go for 10. And you're gonna wanna stir occasionally. Also, I always forget the order of this, but I guess I'm just gonna salt my pasta water now. Cool. I'm just gonna bring the heat down a little bit too. I'm gonna let that keep simmering. Oh, fuck. Okay, I probably should have brought the heat down much lower. I think, you know, when the water starts boiling and you put the pasta in, you're supposed to just put the heat down more. Wow, I'm really questioning how to make pasta right now. This is great. Okay, this pasta has boiled over for like the second time, so I'm definitely failing at making probably the easiest thing you can make. So that is promising. In general, I should have probably just left the cover of the pan partially open, just to like keep a track of the water and make sure it just doesn't boil over. Update, I have gotten better at monitoring the pasta so it doesn't boil over. Keeping the lid sort of partially open has helped. And when it starts boiling, you just take it and sort of stir it around. We are almost done here, 2 more minutes left, thank God. Honestly, why is cooking any kind of pasta such a process? Alright, it's been about 10 minutes. Let's do a taste test of this. Pretty good. It's still pretty al dente, a little bit chewy after 10-ish minutes. Gonna leave it in there for like 10-ish more seconds. Don't like it when it's too hard. It's nice and salty. Good. And I think we're good to go. All right, now I am going to drain my pasta. There you have it. All right, and now for the fun part, I'm going to put it all in this bowl and get the cheese going. Right. That is a very full bowl. Probably use too small of a bowl. All right, now let's check out this cheese sauce and see how it is. Is a lot of cheese. I'm trying to squeeze out. Tastes pretty good. Tastes like some kind of classic American-y cheese. And now we're gonna mix it up. It's mixing relatively well. Let's get it in there. It's kind of nice how the shells are really small. I was kind of expecting big ones, but I feel like this is like pretty good as well. Gonna be easy to eat. Also, they do recommend sort of cooking the whole box and then, you know, storing any leftover in the fridge to eat it the next day or whenever you eat leftovers. So just thought it'd probably be easier to do the whole box. Okay, and there you have it. This is the final product of the mixed macaroni and cheese. All right, this is the final taste test. Let's give it a try. Wow. Here, I'll show you guys. Here is the glorious bite. Yeah. It's solid. Honestly, it tastes like a very classic mac and cheese. Like, it does kind of remind me of like your typical Kraft mac and cheese. I mean, it is box mac and cheese at the end of the day, but it's actually really comforting. I thought it might be sort of like a fancy, kind of like adult version of mac and cheese, but honestly, this is like, it's really back to basics here. I do like the texture of the shells. I think doing about like 10.5 to 11 minutes was perfect. It still kind of has like that chewiness of like that al dente, but still not too hard, not too mushy. The cheese mixed in really well. And you totally could jazz this up a little bit, you know? You could throw bacon bits on there, you know, more cheese, you know, other seasonings and toppings. I was just lazy and hungry, so no, we're doing the basic mac and cheese. This really does hit the spot. So yeah, as I mentioned earlier in the video, a lot has happened in my life. I moved in the past few days. I'm in a new city. I've more or less gotten settled, like furniture-wise and apartment-wise, you know, thanks to like my family coming in and helping me move. But yeah, now it's kind of time to sort of start my life here and actually kind of live like an adult. And honestly, today was like, you know, my first like full kind of day here being alone. And of course, like being with my roommate. You know, my family said goodbye earlier, you know, this morning, and I kind of did my day. I like worked from home. I made myself lunch. Like I actually cooked, you know, which I'm kind of proud of because even though it's like not a big deal and everybody does it, I feel like even in college, I didn't even cook that much. I would always like try to get like something out to eat, which is fine, but I feel like here it's just not sustainable to eat out all the time. It's just like, just too expensive. So I made myself a little egg dish, you know, with some onions and broccoli and avocado. I don't know, it's like the little things, right, that make you feel like you're really living your life. And you know, and today after work, I sort of just went out and walked to a bookstore because I felt like it. And I got a book on sale, and I went to a second bookstore where they had like so many adorable cats. Like it was just like the cutest little bookstore that sells used books. And then I walked back home, and now I'm doing this, making myself dinner, making a video. It feels really weird and normal at the same time. It's just sort of like live your life. And you know, living with family for like so long, it is like such a transition. But yeah, it's been really nice, at least for like day one, you know? I don't know, comment down below if, you know, you're also going through this transition period of like moving out of your family house and moving away. You know, especially with the pandemic kind of throwing a wrench in everyone's like moving plans. I know so many people were like home for a lot longer than anticipated. I definitely was. And while I really liked that time, I definitely felt like it was time for me to move. And it was time for me to kind of just start my life. And I definitely feel more prepared for it than maybe, you know, college or, you know, any other time in my life. But yeah, I'm excited for what's to come. I feel like Seattle is such a chill city so far. We were also able to see all the nature that's kind of outside of the city, going to like the national parks and doing the hiking, and now kind of returning back into the city and starting my life now, getting back into a routine, exploring the actual city. It just seems really cool and really fun. And yeah, I'm excited to put out more food content for you guys. I feel like being in a new city is really going to like rejuvenate my creativity for this channel. I know I said before that I was in kind of a creative rut. I think being in like one place for so long and sort of being at home, I didn't really feel super inspired to do certain things, or to make videos. But now that I'm in a new city, a new food scene to explore, really looking forward to just doing new things and putting out more content. So let me know if you have any recommendations of what to do, like video suggestions, any Seattle recommendations for anyone that is in the area. And yeah, always open to hear your guys' thoughts. Okay, well, I'm probably just going to enjoy the rest of my dinner, eat a little bit more stored away. Thanks for making and eating this beautiful mac and cheese with me. Shout out to Public Goods for sending me all of this great food. Would highly recommend you guys check them out. I have a discount code linked down below for you guys to check out if you're interested. And yeah, stay safe, eat well, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.